I'm gonna unbox this, show you guys what I got, and we'll take a look at it. Then I'll put the stuff on and we'll see how it looks, and basically let you know what I think of the quality, how I think it's gonna work out, and just, you know, some different things like that. So let's get right to it. Oh yes, here it is, belt and a holster. Yeah guys, I like this. I like this material, the way it feels. It feels very sturdy, I can tell you that already. Cobra buckle, I really like these Cobra buckles, guys. Very secure. This system is what hang gliders use to connect themselves to the wings that they're on. This stuff right here, I mean this same stuff right here, that's how heavy duty these things are. Well, they use more than one, of course, but yeah, very easy on, easy off. Nice Velcro. Put this over here, guys. We'll look at the holster in a second here, guys. We're just doing an initial look at this before I get to it. This is the Vedder Cobra quick release. Let me go ahead and thread this through the buckle, and we'll see. I like this. It's cut at an angle, so theoretically it should go back through here a little bit easier. They're always a little tight like that, and that's okay. I like it to be like that. I like it a little tighter. That way you know it's going to be even more secure than something that's just hanging there loose. So you would have your belt like this. Now they say that also that this will go through standard 1.5 inch loops, which is what most all standard pants wear, and which is what I run universally on all my pants, 1.5 loops. So we'll test that out and show you, you know, if this will fit through. It's very sturdy. Feels very good. I think this is exactly what I was looking for. As you can see, guys, here it's got stitching. It's got 4 different layers of stitching. I might have to give you a close-up. So guys, I zoomed in there for you. You can see all the stitching. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 layers of stitching. You can see there on the outside. The Velcro feels very strong. Feels like good quality Velcro. And this, how this is cut, I like that. I think this would also, I'm gonna tell you what, I just thought of something. And I love this. Now, what happens is guys, this will catch you. The corners of these belts will catch you in the belly when you sit down, and it hurts like crazy. So with this like this, it's smooth. Never thought of that. That was always an issue with other belts I've worn. No one's ever done this that I know of. Cut it at an angle there. This would always jab you in the belly because the edges are hard. Like this down here is hard. So when you'd sit down, and I was 340 pounds before, when you'd sit down, your belly would go over this and it would really tear you up. But that won't do it, I'm sure. There's the Cobra buckle. And there's the inside of the belt. Definitely feels strong. Definitely feels sturdy enough to hold up to a full-size duty gun. All right, now I'm going to go ahead, before I put this stuff on, I'm going to go ahead and get the holster out, and we'll take a look at that. All right, let's break out this holster and see what we've got. Very excited to try this out, guys. I think this could really work out and be more convenient. I'm going to show you guys what I mean as well. I'll tell you right off the bat, I like how this feels because this is going to be against your skin inside the pants. This does feel very comfortable. It has like a soft, rubbery type feel is about the only way I can equate it. So yeah, this is going to be inside the pants. And I'm very excited, guys, to try this out. I will Loctite the screws. Let's go ahead and see how the 29 fits in there. See, now notice I do have the fiber optic True Glow sights on there, and they sit high, but there's a channel in the holster. We'll do a close-up here in a minute. Wow, that locks in very well. I'm liking that. That locks in very well. There's also a retention screw here. You can tighten it or loosen it depending on your preference, however you want to wear this or however you feel comfortable with your draw and putting it back in the holster, you can set this retention screw and, you know, just use a little bit of Loctite, and it ain't ever going to move on you guys unless you want it to. Trust me, I've had holsters that I Loctited and they just last. But there it is, guys. Locks in very nice and secure. I think this is going to be something that's going to work out great. Let me go ahead and give you some close-ups of the holster now before I put this stuff on. Here's a bit of information for you. And also, what's really cool about Vedder holsters is all the holsters have a 30-day money-back guarantee. So if you don't like it, you can just send it back and they'll refund your money within the first 30 days. So yeah, it's pretty safe to try something out as far as the holster goes, not on the belt. But here it is, guys. You can pause and read this if you'd like. This is talking about the belts. You can get black or coyote. And here is some info about the holster. I think that holster is going to work out really well. I will put a link in the description box below the video to the Vedder website. You can go over there and check them out, see if they have anything that you like, and just take a look around, see what they got. But this holster, guys, I think this is really good quality. I really like the feel of this. This was kind of something that I was very curious about and would be very important to me, is how this feels, because this is going to be a pretty big surface. It's going to be against your skin. So I'll really only be able to tell you what I think after getting some use in on it and just trying it on for the first time. I'll get that initial impression, but after a while, I'll get to know, you know, how I really feel about this, like taking this out on an 11-mile hike, 10-mile hike, whatever, and seeing how this feels, you know, during the hike. That's when you really test gear, guys. That's what I really noticed, is that you really want to test your gear. Go out on an 11, 12-mile hike like I do on the weekends. And you're going to really know if your gear works well, if it holds up, and if it's something that you can really handle if you ever needed to for an all-day long deal like that. So let me go ahead and put the Glock 29 back in here, and I'll show you how it locks down here. Like I said, it's got the tall sights, which is no issue there. See that? See the hood, how it's got clearance for the sights. Locks in good and tight. And then this would be the belt would be all the way up to here. And this part would stick out. All right, guys, let me go ahead and put this stuff on. We're going to see what it looks like right live in front of the camera, and I'll let you know how it feels. True Spec tactical pants. 1.5-inch loops. And let's just see how easy it threads through. Nothing to it. This is about as easy as putting on a leather belt. I'm doing it behind the camera, but trust me, guys, it just threads right through with no problems. Now, this is so much more convenient. All these nylon belts I've ever worn, you had to take the buckle off on this side over here and then thread everything through and then reattach the buckle. Look at this. Done. That's all it takes, guys. You want something easy, convenient, fast to do in the morning? I think this might be the belt for you. That buckle is made so it fits right through these loops. No issue at all, guys. All right, guys, here we go. What better way to test the gear? Over an 11-mile hike. I'll put up a screenshot of that now. And guys, not one hot spot from this paddle holster with the Glock 29. It's got 16 rounds in it. Didn't pull in the pants. The belt is working out awesome, guys. Working out awesome. I didn't have to tug on my pants, didn't pull my pants up, anything. I'm going to tell you guys right now that this holster and the much heavier G29 is than my G43. This holster and this gun with this belt was easier to carry than my leather belt with a small holster in the Glock 43. Because it's like it's sitting on a shelf. This gun is like it's supported on its own. Just because of the fact of this belt right here. So this belt is as good as any other high quality belt that I've tried from any other high quality company. But there is two things I think that set this belt apart and that would make me pick it above the others that I've used. Okay, number one would be the Cobra buckle that'll go through 1.5-inch loops. I even tried it on like dress pants, and it'll go through those too. That way you can keep this side adjusted, your adjustment side. You can keep it adjusted every time you put the belt into a new pair of pants. You can have this where you want it to be. The biggest problem with those other guys, the big name, the real high profile name companies that make these belts, was that when I had to take the buckle off, every time I put the belt on, I had to literally find and figure out and reset where the belt should be. Because there's no holes, you got to play it by ear, and you have to figure out where this belt needs to be. It was the biggest pain ever. So this side stays like it is because you can pull the buckle through the loops. The second thing that sets this belt above the other companies out there, one little thing, guys, this slant cut. I'm going to tell you guys right now, that slant cut is worth its weight in gold. Awesome, guys. Not one hot spot. So comfortable. A paddle holster tends to hold the gun just a tad away from the body, a tad looser than like something with pancake wings would. Perfect for out here, guys. And I'll put my coat over it. Yeah, you're gonna have no problems, guys. Carries very well. So guys, I'm very happy, very pleased with the Vedder over the waistband paddle holster and the Pro Draw paddle holster and the Cobra quick release belt. Like I said, it's as high quality. It's stitched. There's just as many lines of stitching. It has more stitching than some of the other companies out there that I've tried. So I don't think there's ever going to be an issue with the belt falling apart. But another thing is you're going to save your Velcro. Because you don't have to adjust this Velcro side every time you put the belt through a pair of pants, every time you wash your pants, you are going to be able to save that Velcro. High quality Velcro will last years. But the only thing that really wears and tears on Velcro is the constant pulling on and off of the Velcro. So just for the simple fact that Cobra buckle will fit through the loops, that will also save your Velcro on that side. The slant cut, awesome. And the paddle holster, very convenient. You want to run out, stick the gun on, and go. So comfortable, guys. I had to bump it a couple of times. I'm used to wearing stuff that I feel against me the whole time. This was very comfortable. Actually, a couple of times, didn't even realize it was there, okay? Later.